All right, Padres, they get the win over the Diamondbacks 5-3. The bullpen, shout out to them. Another shutout performance. Musgrove, I'll get to him in a second, but Tim Hill came in the game. Ryan Weathers pitched. I believe Steven Wilson pitched and Josh Hader. So no runs combined from those four guys. That was great to see. Ryan Weathers made his first relief appearance. Joe Musgrove went, I think, 5 innings tonight, 3 runs. My pregame thoughts, I was thinking, yeah, expectations for him going in, maybe 6 innings, 3 runs. It shouldn't be ridiculously high expectations first start of the year. And there were some times where he looked good. I thought the changeup looked pretty good today. But then there were also some times where he got hit pretty hard. But I only expect him to get stronger as he progresses in regular season start so far this year. Offensively, it was good to see a lot of guys that have been underperforming so far this year contribute offensively. Juan Soto had his sixth multi-hit game of the year. He's still hitting under 200, but still a 6 multi-hit games. I was a little bit surprised to see that stat when I saw that earlier today when he got that second hit. I looked up his game logs. I was like, oh, he has 6. Wow, okay. Matt Carpenter, he came up with that big double off the wall. That would have been gone in a lot of ballparks, but it wasn't at Chase Field. But he came through. Crony came through with an insurance run. Fernando, he doesn't fit in the category of guys that have underwhelmed or haven't performed up to their expectations. He just started, but he came through with his first home run. Ended up being pretty big at points in the game because that kept the Padres with the lead at points in the game. So that was great to see him smiling and all that. I did want to, because the last couple games, he's made some iffy throws, air-milled, cut-off men sometimes in right field. Today, he didn't throw the runner out at third, but he kept one of his throws low going to third base today. So I did want to mention that because I guess there's some people on social media that think I hate Tatis, which is not true at all. So I did want to just mention that, even though it didn't result in an out. I like that. You're seeing some progress already from Fernando. Caught the final out. Josh Hader got the save. And the Padres, they at least get a split in this series, which is what they needed at minimum, I thought, going into this series, especially considering that they were going to get Fernando back. Ha-Seong Kim made some good plays at third base, filling in for Manny. We'll see if Manny plays tomorrow. He did have a helmet on today, so maybe he would have been a pinch hit possibility at some point if the Padres maybe weren't up by as many runs as they were at some point, or just matchup situation if a lefty was in. I don't know, but I did see a helmet on him. So maybe it wasn't going to be a full day off if some possible matchup came up. So maybe he gets in there tomorrow. Maybe he feels good. And today was just a good day off, and there'll be a day off on Monday after this series. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Manny be in there, but maybe they just want to have him rest tomorrow as well, just to give him 3 days off. Because again, like I said in my pregame thoughts, like this is a long-term view the Padres got to have with Manny here. Don't try to rush him back for this one game just because he wants to be in the lineup super, super badly, But Darvish tomorrow on the mound. Merrill Kelly tonight was pretty good, but Tatis was able to get to him. I did kind of float out that possibility of Tatis homering because he was like the one Padre in the lineup entering tonight that had good numbers off of Merrill Kelly. So that was cool. He was hitting over like 380 or something entering tonight against Merrill. So, look, a lot of offensive production from guys that, like I said earlier here a couple minutes ago, that have been underwhelming this season. Soto, Carpenter, Crony, Kim came through with the 2 RBI single through the left side. I was really, really scared that this Padres team was not going to come through bases loaded and no outs in that spot because Cruz struck out. I think Crony struck out as well, but Kim came through. So worries obviously went away. That's all that matters. At least one guy came through, brought in 2 runs there. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, the defense. I mean, Xander Bogaerts and Jake Cronenworth. My goodness. Xander, that play he made in what was that? Was that the 8th or the 9th? 9th inning, I think, where the ball hops. He, is falling onto the dirt, and he scoops it, throws over to first, and Crony is, doing almost the splits, and he has to like backhand the ball. Just total. Go look at it on my social media, Twitter, Instagram at Talking Friars. You'll see the play. It's hard to have any words to describe how great of a play that was on both ends. Like the ball gets past Kim. Kim tries to get it, gets past him, and Bogaerts is right there. Has this like miracle pick that he does, then throws it over to first, and Crony has an amazing pick on the back end. That's a couple nights in a row that Bogaerts and Crony have had some good plays there. What a duo that we're going to get to see this season. So I know I've been a little bit all over the place here in my post-game reaction here, but it was just a good overall win, I thought. Musgrove, I think, will be better. The bullpen continues to be solid, and I think it's only going to get stronger with the addition of Weathers and Martinez into that bullpen, at least temporarily. And then we got Darvish on the mound tomorrow. So hopefully the Padres can take 3 out of 4, and we'll be feeling really good. They can get back to 500 because they're 11-12 right now. Get back to 500, had the day off, and enjoy that day off in Chicago.